Hello, I'm Officer Damon O'Connell, Public Information Officer for the Sparks Police Department. This critical incident community brief is intended to provide you with information about an officer-involved shooting that occurred in the 400 block of Abbay Way in the city of Sparks on April 28, 2019. You are about to see relevant video footage and learn about other evidence and police procedures related to this case, so you have a better understanding of what occurred based on what we know now. The Regional Officer-Involved Shooting Protocol conducts a thorough investigation, alongside the Sparks Police Department, who conducts a use-of-force investigation internally, which typically requires investigators to interview multiple witnesses, view numerous hours of video footage, and analyze a significant amount of forensic evidence. The investigation in its entirety has been submitted to the Washoe County District Attorney's Office for review, and once the findings from the District Attorney's Office are completed, a link to the review findings can be found on our department's website, along with all relevant footage from the officer's body-worn cameras involved in the incident. A word of caution: the images and information you are about to see may be disturbing. When a police officer uses force to arrest a suspect and defend against an attack, it can be graphic and difficult to watch. In addition, there may be strong language used by those shown in the video. Viewer discretion is advised, especially for young children and sensitive viewers.
I am Deputy Chief Chris Crawforth of the Investigations Division of the Sparks Police Department. Officer-involved shootings are investigated following the Washoe County Officer-Involved Shooting Protocol. The investigating agencies complete a thorough investigation, which includes extensive interviews with involved parties and witnesses, collection of all identified sources of recording devices, and detailed examination of evidence by the Washoe County Crime Lab. When the investigation has been completed, the investigation is turned over to the Washoe County District Attorney's Office for criminal review. At the completion of the review, the Washoe County District Attorney provides a report with findings, at which time the video is available for release. Sparks Police has chosen to disseminate the incident information and video through this process to simplify the availability and for the purposes of public transparency. I am going to give you a brief overview of a critical incident that resulted in an officer-involved shooting on April 28, 2019. As you will see, the body camera footage is limited. Due to the imminent danger of the suspect's actions and weapon, officers remain behind positions of cover. The officers that were involved used the Sparks Police Department's armored vehicle for cover. This cover blocked the vantage point of their body-worn cameras. On that night, officers responded to a call of a suicidal subject in the 400 block of Abbay Way. Officers met with the reporting party, who told them her 47-year-old son was intoxicated and making suicidal threats.
Sparks 911, where's your emergency?
My son is trying to commit suicide.
Where is he right now? What location?
He's at home.
What's the address?
Abbay Way in Sparks.
Or Abbay Way?
He's threatening to commit suicide.
How old is he?
In front of me, and he's 47.
Okay, and has he actually done anything, or?
No, he hasn't, but he's drunk, and his teenage daughter is living here also.
Does he have any kind of weapons or anything like that?
Pardon me?
Is he even doing alcohol or anything, or excuse me, drugs at all?
Yes. He's not doing drugs, but he is drunk.
Okay, any weapons?
Not that I know of.
So he's just verbalizing it, hasn't done anything?
His wife left him today.
But no actual attempts. Did he say how he was going to kill himself at all, or?
No. Don't, Jose, leave me alone.
When Sparks police officers contacted him, he admitted to being an alcoholic, but he did not express any suicidal thoughts or ideations. He told officers he wanted to be with his family and would call us if he needed us. No action was taken by the officers for the suicidal statements, since they could not be confirmed and the subject did not meet the criteria for a legal hold. If officers have a contact with a subject who expresses suicidal ideations, attempts suicide, or meets other criteria for a legal 2000 hold, officers have the authority to place a subject into protective custody for a medical and mental evaluation at a local hospital. At approximately 7:12 p.m., Sparks Police were called back to the same location on what was reported as a domestic disturbance involving the same subjects. This time, the reporting party stated there was an argument and that the subject had access to weapons in the house. The reporting party stated that she attempted to remove all the firearms from the house. However, she was unsure and believed there may be one gun still inside. While dispatch was talking with the female, the male then exited a room with a knife, at which time all other occupants of the house went outside.
Sparks 911, what's the location of your emergency?
4 Abbay Way, Sparks.
Abbay Way?
Yes.
Do you need police, fire, medics?
Police.
Okay, what's going on today?
It's the second time my brother's threatened to commit suicide, and he just punched me in the face and he locked himself in the room. I got the guns out of the house, they're in my car, but I'm afraid he might have another one.
Okay, so he's still threatening?
He's still threatening, although he'll deny it when the cops get here, but he said it to me, and he just punched me in the face.
Okay, do you need a medic?
No, I don't need a medic. I don't need a medic. I just hope he doesn't.
Okay. And you said you believe you got all the weapons out of the house?
I have 4 guns in the car, but I don't know if there's another gun in the bedroom. I don't know. As far as I know, I have all the guns, but I just don't know. And he's telling my niece to leave. She's 17.
Okay. And what's your brother's name?
Jose Dominguez.
Okay. And what was he threatening to do exactly? Did he say how he was going to do this?
He basically said, I'll end this now.
Okay. What was that noise in the background?
I don't know. I'm out of the house. I hear my mom's trying to get into my brother's room, and my niece is screaming.
Okay. Okay. Do you think he's going to harm your mother or the niece?
Well, he did. I don't think he was going to harm my niece, no, but he did punch me.
Okay.
I don't know. Apparently his wife left him today, and he's been blacking out and saying and doing things that he doesn't remember.
Okay. And are you able to get your mother and your niece outside just for their safety?
Yes, I can. Okay, they're out of the house, and my brother's in there crying.
Okay. All right. We do have help on the way, okay?
Okay, yeah, they're out of the house. We're all out of the house.
Do you know if he has a phone with him?
Is there a phone in Dad's bedroom? Only if he has his cell phone with him.
You don't think so? Okay.
I'll look in the house because he's in your room.
Okay, just be careful. I don't want you to do something that could put yourself in harm's way.
Okay. He came out of the bedroom and he locked himself back in. I'm afraid he's going to hurt himself. I'm afraid he's going to cut himself or something. He may have gotten a knife, but I don't see a phone in there.
The male started to barricade the inside of the house by securing the front door and closing all the windows. As officers were arriving on scene, they contacted the subject by telephone. During the conversation, the subject stated he was going to come outside with a rifle. Due to the dangerous nature of the call, officers began evacuating surrounding neighbors and summoned for the Sparks Police Department's armored vehicle, known as the Bearcat, at approximately 7:23 p.m. The Sparks Police Bearcat is an armored vehicle that is utilized by officers when information obtained from a call for service indicates a heightened level of threat to the community and officers. During this incident, the report obtained by officers on scene was that the subject was in possession of a rifle and was securing the residence. Other officers returned to the police station to obtain the Bearcat and drive it to the residence on Abbay Way. The Bearcat arrived at Abbay Way at approximately 7:43 p.m. The subject and the residents continued to act erratically, walking inside the house while cycling the rifle. Ultimately, the subject exited the residence with the rifle in his hands and raised the rifle towards the officers. At approximately 8:12 p.m., officers fired their service weapon, striking the subject. Due to the proximity of the firearm to the suspect, SWAT personnel escorted REMSA tactical medics to the male in order to begin life-saving measures. Ultimately, the subject was pronounced deceased on scene. All officers involved in this incident were equipped with body-worn cameras that were activated during this incident. Body-worn video cameras are worn by officers assigned to patrol duties. Body-worn video cameras are worn at chest level and capture a general perspective within line of sight from that angle. The angle of the camera limits the viewer from seeing everything the officer saw and experienced. Upon activation, both audio and video will turn on. However, body-worn video cameras have a buffer of video without audio for 30 seconds prior to activation. This feature is designed to capture incidents that occur suddenly where an officer does not have the time to immediately activate the camera. Fleet cameras are mounted on the dashboard of marked patrol vehicles and capture line of sight in front of the vehicle. The following footage is actual body-worn camera and fleet video from this incident.
What you want? Just want it on the light, on the door?
Door, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Running
There.
the spotlight.
Left a hair? Good.
Alright, sorry about that.
It's a gray or green t-shirt. Repeat, gray or green.
What's yours? I do.
Still passing back and forth by the kitchen and what you're getting ready to kitchen now. Not bad.
If he steps out with that gun, we don't know
Yes.
if he loaded it or not.
Right. Where's your next option?
Say it again, sorry.
I will. Before you come up, grab the rifle ready to shoot at it. You got it.
Wash your hands.
Be advised, the time that has gone by where we have not seen him, he could easily load that rifle. It's at the front door.
I think it's just a sliver of him that has 2 inches down there. It's in the far back too, so it should be unlocked.
You got the rifle.
Shots fired.
God damn it.
He's still moving!
Be advised, still moving. Everyone hold. We'll get the team ready to go.
Go back.
Back to cover, go behind the Bearcat. Back to cover, behind the Bearcat.
Still good? Where's the PA?
Officer status.
It's the right one.
Everyone good?
Entrance in your status.
Put your hands where we can see
Got
them.
one foot forward.
Bearcat is good.
Back limbs out in the line of fire, Sparks. Get them out of here, they're in the line of fire.
Jose, show us your hands.
Copy.
He's moving.
Whatever SWAT can hear me expedite, he's still moving. It's in the far back, Joey, so it should be unlocked.
has got the rifle and he's coming to the front door.
I got the rifle. Shit.
Rifle at the front door.
We got rifle.
You got the rifle.
Shots fired, shots fired.
God damn it.
Shots fired.
He's still moving.
Be advised, still moving, still moving. Everyone hold. We'll get the team ready to go.
Go back, back.
Back to cover, go behind the Bearcat. Back to cover, behind the Bearcat.
Okay. You guys all up? I'm Where's the PA?
Officer status.
The right one.
Everyone good?
Edmonton, your status.
Put your hands where I can see them.
301 code 4.
Bearcat is good.
Back rims out, they're in the line of fire. Sparks, get them out of here. They're in the line of fire.
Jose, show us your hands.
Copy.
He's moving. I can't see him.
Whatever SWAT can hear me expedite. He's still moving.
I got him.
Want me to grab the shield?
I see feet.
Want me to grab the shield?
Jose, show us your hands.
Everybody listen to me. Take a deep breath. If you're shot, reload your gun. Cover each other. Check each other. Take a deep breath. Calm it down.
Yeah.
Sparks 301, please advise. Go to the graveyard, see if we can get him in here.
He's down in front of the door.
Wiz, I got the shield. I can go hands on.
Copy that. You're still in the game now, alright? Listen to me. Take deep breaths, cover each other, stay behind cover.
Jose, show us your hands.
We have a shield when we're ready to move. Still passing back and forth by the kitchen and what could be another bedroom window or den. He's in the kitchen now. Copy that.
He steps out back down.
Yes.
Mercer, you got a copy?
Say it again, sorry.
I do. Before you come up, grab the rifle rated shield out of DJ's truck. He advised the time that has gone by where we have not seen him, we could easily load that rifle.
I see.
All I'm seeing is just a sliver of him, like a 2-inch gap in the blind.
I got eyes on from the front. He's still within the front door.
It's in the far back. Joey said it should be unlocked.
Looks like he's got the rifle again. He's coming to the front door. Rifle at the front door.
Shots fired, shots fired. Shots fired. He's right, still moving. Everyone hold. We'll get the team ready to go.
Stay behind.
Back to cover, go behind the Bearcat. Back to cover, behind the Bearcat.
Are you guys all up? I'm fine.
Officer status. We're all good over here. Edmonton, your status.
Put your hands where I can see them.
301 code 4. Bearcat is good. Back rims out, they're in the line of fire. Sparks, get them out of here. They're in the line of fire.
Jose, show us your hands.
Copy. Whatever SWAT can hear me expedite. He's still moving.
Want me to grab the shield? Want me to grab the shield?
You good?
Jose, show us your hands.
Everybody listen to me. Take a deep breath. If you're shot, reload your guns. Cover each other. Check each other.
I'm reloading.
Deep breath. Calm it down.
Fuck, I only had the one AR. You got another AR mag in here?
Yeah. Spark 201, please advise.
I didn't have my tac vest. Thank you.
Go to the graveyard, see if we can get him in here.
I got him in front.
You guys good?
Wiz, I got the
Turret's
shield.
back up.
I can go hands on.
Copy that. You're still in the game now, alright? Listen to me. Take deep breaths, cover each other, stay behind cover.
Jose, show us your hands.
We have a shield when we're ready to move.
Primary shooter, Doc, stay behind me. Got you early with me.
Yep.
We're moving up slow. All right, here we go. Slowly. I have verbals.
Step.
Copy.
Step.
We got eyes on. We're moving up. We have primary for shooters. This is the police department. Don't reach for that gun. No bang. No bang. Okay, pause and look. Pause and look. Police department, do not reach for that gun. Joe, do you have gloves?
On the ground.
Do you have gloves? Hey, Joe. Joe, I want you to drop your AR. You're going to move the gun away from him when we move up. Doc, me and you are going to grab him and pull him away from the gun and begin medical aid.
Copy that.
We're moving in. You guys drop your weapons.
Where are we moving him to?
We're just going to pull him away from the gun. You got him right there.
Copy that,
Roll.
sir.
Here we go.
We copy.
Is the gun away?
Yeah.
All right, here we go, Doc, you and me. We're going to grab it. We're grabbing legs. Doc and I are grabbing legs.
He's good. No breathing.
No signs of life.
No signs
All right.
of life.
Okay, Doc, it's on you.
Okay.
Sparks, roll medics to us.
Large wound here.
The suspect was later identified as 47-year-old Sparks resident Jose Dominguez. The investigation revealed Dominguez was armed with a Remington .44 caliber lever-action rifle.
The Sparks Police Department and its officers take incidents such as these very seriously, and they are treated accordingly. For questions or additional information regarding the Sparks Police Department, please visit www.sparkspolice.com. Thank you.